Our headlines today: a second national lockdown in England to last for a month. It comes in response to fears that the rise in coronavirus cases could overwhelm hospitals.
I'm afraid from Thursday, the basic message is the same. Stay at home, protect the NHS and save lives.
As infections surge, the total number of positive cases in the UK has now passed 1 million.
The prevalence of this disease has been going up extremely rapidly over the last few weeks.
The furlough scheme has been extended across the UK until December to support workers who are affected by the new measures.
Time for a look at the papers. The front pages then, starting with The Observer. Most of them lead on Boris Johnson's lockdown announcement. The Observer describes the Prime Minister's extraordinary U-turn, that's what they say, highlighting accusations that the government indecision and delay will cost lives and jobs.
Shock down is how the Sunday Mirror describes the Prime Minister's announcement, citing comments by critics who say the government has been slow to act.
The Mail on Sunday reports that Cabinet Ministers and Conservative MPs are angry at being kept in the dark about the lockdown plans and have warned the fresh restrictions will devastate the economy. So why has the government chosen to act now? Well, the latest figures show that there were just under 22,000 new coronavirus infections recorded in the latest 24-hour period. Now, that takes the total number of UK cases to more than 1 million.
The average number of new cases reported per day in the last week is just over 22,500.
And 326 deaths were sadly reported yesterday. Now, that's people who died within 28 days of a positive Covid-19 test.
That means that on average, in the past week, 259 deaths were announced every day, taking the total number of deaths across the UK to more than 46,500.
And perhaps some of the more significant statistics are around hospitalisations as well, which we'll look at in more detail later, and concern about pressure on the NHS. But let's have a reminder of the restrictions in place in the rest of the UK. So Wales is around halfway through a 17-day lockdown, with people only allowed to leave their homes for limited reasons. That is currently set to finish next Monday.
Now, in Scotland, a new 5-level system of restrictions for tackling the virus comes into force on Monday, tomorrow. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon has urged against non-essential travel to England.
And Northern Ireland's First Minister Eileen Foster has said the current tighter restrictions there will end as planned on the 13th of November. That's a week on Friday. Pubs and restaurants there are closed. Schools have been shut for 2 weeks, but they will reopen on Monday.